grand in that company per month. And so again, we didn't have the same challenges because we had plan B's, C's, and D's. Okay. And I want to make sure that you start looking toward the future. And when it comes to the trading aspect of it, guys, why should you learn how to trade with us and trade, period? And you want to learn how to trade because you can trade from anywhere with no boundaries. I like to say from the bedroom, from the bath, from the beach, from the bar, it doesn't matter. If you got a phone, you have a tablet or something, you can do business, right? You can be your own boss, no employees, no inventory, no infrastructure needed. Okay. And learn a skill that could potentially supplement your income and replace your job. As I mean, you would like to retire early. Okay. Retire at 35 instead of 65. Retire at 45 instead of 65. Retire at 55 instead of 65. Retire, period, because you have people going back to work at 70 and 75. Okay, because they still didn't build something that can get them off of their job. Okay, that's what this skill can do for you. Okay, so you can also learn a skill that you can teach your children. So when it comes to financial literacy, I have partners and our colleagues like Dale Boudreaux, who's teaching his son Dale John how to trade, and they trade together, rather. Then you have people like Latoya Landry, who her son Cameron, right? He's trading as well along with her. And her daughter, who's in the university, guys, guess what? She's one of the investors in our company, right? So she's teaching her children, these things right now. So if anything was ever to happen around them, it wouldn't affect what's happening in their house under their roof, right? But you no longer have to rely solely on banks and your jobs, outdated systems, guys. You become the bank instead of you actually giving the bank a share. I want to share with you what happens when you give the bank access to your money by putting your money in the bank. They use your money to invest with. They use your money to trade with. They actually lend your money out to other people, yet they don't pay you anything, in return. Okay. So why put your money in a place where it's parked and, in your mind, it's not making you any money, but it's making everybody else money. There's no difference than, you working for someone, again, being bought wholesale and being sold retail. Because there's no position you can ever work at on a job where you get paid what you're worth. But when you have a skill like trading and a skill like investing, right, you actually have skills that can pay you beyond what you're worth and some. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now, these are just some growing trading demographics that you see, coming onto the trading scene and investment scene uh, real fast, almost overnight in large numbers. So you have junior and senior college students that see their parents in the 40-40 plan and they don't want to be have any part of that. The next generation of entrepreneurs, digital nomads who grew up in the crypto, YouTube, TikTok education era. The guys, they see, where the future is going and they're jumping on board. Ambitious professionals who want to take, control of their income and their time. Again, these are people who understand their value and they know it's more out there to get, right? And they're going to go get it. Commission sales pros who are looking for more reliable revenue to counter slow seasons and also to help. Then you have trading communities that are looking for an edge with elite tools, winning the algos, and real education. You'll know that we'll have that in just a moment. And then finally, influencers and creators who are looking for a new market to learn and monetize. They're tired of endorsing the pills, the potions, the lotions, and putting their name on those type of products and services. They want something more solid, more concrete, something that they can actually build multi-million dollar and billion dollar portfolios around. So when you look at us, guys, just know that we work hard, and when it comes to on our skill, work hard on our leadership and who we are as business and entrepreneurial. But we play hard as well. We travel all around the world, and we do it at a huge discount because our company has a partnership with Eventi Travel, and everyone who becomes a member as a student who's learning how to trade or as an investor, guess what? You get access to that platform for free. You get your own portal, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. But at the end of the day, it's all about personal freedoms, financial freedom, time freedom, right? Stress freedom and location freedom. Like I said, do business anywhere from anywhere around the world. Now, one of the things that I love about the company is that it's multifaceted when it comes to what we actually teach when it comes to trading. You have some companies that are forex trading companies, some that are, crypto trading companies. You have some that are, futures or options trading companies, guys, and they do very, very well, and they are very specific with what they do. But we've casted a net that's extremely large because, as I say, you can now learn how to trade forex here, crypto here, futures here, and as well as options. Okay, so I'm excited about that because you get a chance to pick, the type of category that you want to learn how to trade in. Now, trading and training curriculum, as you can see here, guys, it's extensive. And you're looking at from a foundational perspective, you're learning everything from the pairs and how to trade those things all the way down to, just the demo trading itself puts you in a position where while you're trading and learning how to trade, you're not using any of your money. You're not practicing or gambling with any of your revenue. Trading essentials like how to make a trading plan and candlestick patterns all the way down to trade psychology that keeps you from being your own worst enemy, right? It keeps you from rage trading and just guessing and all the other stuff that costs people money. That they blow their money, blow their accounts. Okay. When you look at the tools and software that we have, guys, they're elite. We have scanners, and I'm gonna talk to you about that. Indicators, Omni, Algo Alpha. These are software providers that SaaS, software as a service, providers that we're going to introduce you guys to as well. That people like myself who don't know how to trade and have no desire to learn how to trade, guys, we invest and we put our money in places that work for us. Okay, but one of the things that you'll know is that you're never going to be abandoned, never going to be left alone. You'll have access to the real live traders doing training and trading sessions. Okay. You also have access to Q&As and everything that's in those communities that we actually have, which do include traders in those communities. Okay. You also have videos that are recorded as well as PDFs and things that you can learn from on your own time also. So this is not one of those companies where you get in, you don't talk to anybody real, and you get one live session a month or something like that, guys. It's totally the exact opposite. And so much so that you're looking at the traders that we have here. And when you look at, not only do they trade in specific things, different categories, but they trade in different languages. When I look at JCL Laraquenta, he's one of, our most prolific traders when it comes to him trading in different languages. He trades when it comes to futures in English and Spanish. He's also training and trading CFDs, right? And so that's huge as well. You look at, Mrs. Roxy Castellano. Okay, she trades in options, and she don't just teach adults; she teaches children as well. And all these traders, they all have communities that they actually teach and trade in. Okay, when you look at the gentleman, Mr. Donnie Pips, this guy here, he has his own, he's world renowned, first of all, with his training, his E3 strategy. A lot of people use it in multiple companies. And he's the person who created the Einstein technology when it comes to our scanners and indicators that I'm going to talk to you guys about. So again, guys, we have people who have extensive backgrounds when it comes to trading, and they're amazing at trading. So when you look at the tools and the software, guys, that we provide, Einstein Scanner, it leads the pack because it's the one thing that um, helps you actually learn how to, it guides you while you're trading, and it puts you in the right spot at the right time. But just imagine having the smartest piece of trading technology in the world making financial decisions with you. Okay. So when you look at how it works, you want to look at Einstein as your personal trading assistant, right? It identifies high probability trading setups that line up with what you actually have been learning from Donnie Pips in the training sessions that you guys attend. Okay? It doesn't just send out alerts. It empowers you to trade with confidence by pinpointing winning trades throughout the data-driven signals. See, like my wife, she loves this part because she's been, wanting to learn how to trade. And when she doesn't have access to Donnie and she's in the market, right? She receives alerts on her smartphone. I mean, on a smartwatch. And when she receives those on her watch, she then looks at her laptop and she receives the alert and she presses the button after she analyzes what Einstein sent. And Donnie is continuing to refine Einstein, upgrade and update Einstein so it can work on different platforms. And that's a hint because we have more to come. But consider Einstein, that process and how you use it, kind of like riding a bike with training wheels. Okay. It's there so it helps you minimize the loss of damage and make sure you don't hurt yourself financially. Now, Omni is one of the things that we have coming soon. And Omni is a trading technology platform that can mirror advanced algorithms or allow professional traders to execute trades based on predefined criteria. So it's basically designed to minimize human intervention and capitalize on market opportunities faster. And it's going to move with great speed, efficiency, and reduced emotional bias. So the thing that I like about it, and that most people are going to embrace, is that it's approved by the NFA and the CFTC, which are governmental agencies that allow or disallow you to, as a company, mirror trade and an auto trade here in the U.S. So that's a real big endorsement. Now, Algo Alpha is one that it has an extensive portfolio of things that's been traded. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the things that those five categories that we have access to when it comes to those portfolios. But before I do that, I want to let you know that Algo Alpha is very similar to Omni, right? They do different things, have different functions, but this company uses institutional grade technology and software to mirror trade on your behalf. And so when I say institutional grade, I'm talking about the type of technology and algorithms that when you put your money in the bank, that they use to make 300% return on your money. Okay. And so now, instead of sitting your money in the bank, now you can sit your money with Algo Alpha. Okay. They have 3,000 plus users with over 3 years of trading results and data. All right. And when I say they've been back testing and back testing and back testing for years, making sure that what they have and what they're using is on par or if not better than what's out there. Guys, I'm just telling you that's what they do. Right. But our users choose the broker and you set up your trading account. You can switch brokers at any point in time at your discretion as long as they're available and they're compatible. Once you set it up, no manual management of trades is needed. Right. And I'm just telling you, I would suggest that you don't touch it. But if you feel like you must, you can also manage your account. You can add or withdraw funds at any time in your with that broker, and then the software has pause on off features and you can even activate trades yourself. Okay. And again, if you're not a trader, I would suggest you allow Algo Alpha to do it for you. Now, just like anything, when it comes to investing or trading, it involves risk. And so that's what this disclaimer is telling you. You can feel free to actually take a screenshot and read this on your own time. I'm not going to do that to you guys. That'd be a disservice. But here are five, of the strategies that Algo Alpha offers you. And what I'm going to show you and highlight is the actual returns on it. So this is the intelligent portfolio. This is one has been around for a little bit over 3 years. And in that time frame, it's actually produced 196% and growth. And I know it says 192 there. I'm gonna show you the upgraded slide in just a second, but think about that for a second. It's it's passive, but in 3 years, 196% in growth. Guys, if you did something, and I always use S&P 500 because S&P 500 is one of the longest standing investment tools that people use. And at its peak and consistently for years, it was doing 15 to 20% per year, which were amazing returns. Guys, let's just say at best, that's 60 if you just maxed out 20% per year, 60% in 3 years of growth. Here, we're talking about 192%. So you can see the contrast. Now, look at the next one here. This is Crypto Alpha. Okay, Crypto Alpha is on the whole entirely different side of the spectrum. This you're talking about, it moves, it's a little bit more volatile. It has higher risk, but guess what? It also has higher possibilities of gain as well. As you can see, 658% return or growth in over that 3 year span, right? Then you have the Alpha Trader. Alpha Trader is in the middle between those two. All right, 419%. a growth in the 2.5 to 3 years it's been around. Okay. And then Algo Alpha is the fourth one. This is one that they just launched around about September, 84%. Okay. I would say 80, 83 point something percent as an updated, but that's 4 or 5 months, in operation. Okay. And so when you look at those guys, again, we have all of those here, with, on this slide here on this chart. But the one that I want you to pay attention to right now is the gold alpha. Okay. And this, when I say this is the gold alpha, we get this question all the time. Hey, do you have, any algos that trade just gold, guys? And I want you to look at the slide. When you look at the return, of gold alpha, and it's been around, as you can see, for 1.2 years. The average return is 27.3% per month, right? And as I said, past, right, performance does not, represent what's going to happen in the future. But let me tell you a little bit about the recent past, right? Last month, 51%. Okay. We all know that gold moves, right? And that the ability to earn big time money and gold. I have friends who trade gold, and that's all they trade. They don't have to trade anything else because they trade just gold. Okay. I have an account that I've been monitoring for the last past, I would say 3 weeks now, and the account started at $6,700, basically. Well, let me take that back. The account started at $7,000, and the market took a dip and it went back to $6,700. Okay, but from January 28th, $6,700, guys, as of today, is at $9,302. So we're talking about $2,600 in profit, you know, um, in less than 30 days, in about 28 days. We're talking about for the month of February alone, gold alpha is at 35% right now as we speak, as it sits. So this has created a huge, when I say a huge surge of interest in people coming on board into the community, just on this alone, right? We've already had great enrollments and people coming in on our tuition based on everything else that we offered, but I've never seen anything like this. And so you want to make sure, that when this is all said and done, you get back with that person who invited you because, they have the key and access to that. Now, when I look at Warren Buffett, guys, he has a quote, and the quote says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And I'm just, for most people, it's a fact, guys. And I've always followed him, as a junior entrepreneur. And, I've always been on some sort of residual income, passive income, where resources were working for me in my absence. And I really hope and pray that you adopt that same philosophy. Now, I told you we play hard, right? We travel big, we move around, just got back from Vegas. And when I look at, having my own private, pricing engine, the same one that you'll have, I love the fact that every time I open it up, I'm looking at up to 70% discounts on the stays, up to 35% on the cruises that we're going on. 4 and 5 star hotel and resort stays for 2 and 3 star prices, pennies on a dollar, right? Over 1 million properties globally, over 3,000 discounted curated trips. Every trip is tax deductible. And guess what? They do not leave your family and friends out, right? Even though they may not be trading or investing with us, they're not in our community. They can be, a part of your travel plan at $29 a month. So for less than $350 a year, guys, they have access to everything I just listed that you have access to. Okay. Now, one thing I didn't put on there is the anniversary that every year, 12 months after your anniversary date, you get a chance to go to one of these 4 or 5 star locations valued at $4 or $5,000 easily. And, we have over 3,000 locations for you to choose from. Now, here's some of the ones that I love when it comes to the discounts, guys. This is amazing. We just first of all, I just left Vegas, got back Monday. We stayed at the Fontainebleau Hotel, 5 star hotel in Las Vegas, and we paid 175 a night. We saved over 50%, over 60%, per stay. Okay, and we took a lot of people with us. Now you see here, Greece 5 star, 34% off. Bora Bora 5 star. 25% off Dubai, 5 star, 50% off Rome, Italy, 5 star, 37%. Las Vegas, I told you, Fontainebleau, 5 star, right? 37% off. And our rate was cheaper than that, 175 a night. So again, about 60% off. Tulum, Mexico, Hotel Milan, 5 stars, 39% off. So we have places that are on your bucket list, okay? And instead of you actually paying full price for it, guys, we're going to show you how to actually get that money together through trading and investing and let your money pay for your next big trip or next big vacation. Now, wrapping this thing up, again, as you see, guys, it doesn't take long to make money. It doesn't take long to make a decision either. Okay. And we're going to make it even easier for you because we are going to give you our introductory price to get into the system with the core basics at 199.99. And here you get an opportunity to come in and learn everything you need to learn about trading in those categories that we talked about earlier. Okay. That excludes the Einstein scanner as well as the access to the investment portals, the automated traders. Okay, but for 199 down and 99 a month, guys, you're getting a steal. This is grossly undervalued, for everything that we give you, but this is extremely introductory. Okay. And so I want to make sure that you come on, you actually experience it, and you go tell everybody because by the time the price goes up, you'll be locked in and grandfathered in. Now, when it comes to the tools and access to those platforms, you have a choice between the elite and the premier. The elite gives you, the core, plus it gives you Einstein where you can use Einstein in the Forex market only. Okay. Now, Omni, when it comes on board, Alpha Algo, you'll have the ability to select, up to three of those strategies. Like if you want to say, I got money, I want to spread around, I want to put money into crypto, I want to put money into you know, the the gold alpha, and I want to put money into the X, the amplified account. You can do that. You can mix it up and match it however you want to, but you can invest in three, of those categories. That's 499 down one time and 149 a month. Okay. Then you have the Premier. Same thing when it comes to the core. You can learn how to trade. Okay. Now, when it comes to Einstein, however, you have access to use Einstein in all markets. Okay. You also have opportunities to use Omni Alpha, Algo Alpha, in up to 7 strategies. 999 down one time and 199 a month. Okay. Now, that's very, very important. And let me share some with you guys. I want to put this into context. Uh, while we have people who are taking advantage of this right now, we also have people who don't want to be a part of a community, and they have the money to do this direct with us. And so we have people right now who are paying $5,000 down, for one strategy. Okay, no trading lessons, just one strategy, and 499 a month. We have people who are getting two strategies for $10,000. Okay, and 499 a month. And then we have people who are getting what we call the bundle for 25,000, 20 to $25,000, depending on what's in that bundle, and 999 a month. So we have people who are paying direct to the company full price retail, right? For what you're getting wholesale. And you're getting this wholesale based on the fact that we're doing volume. Okay. So that's what you're getting. And that's why you're getting it so inexpensively. But as they say, wait, there's more because that monthly, you have the ability to make the monthly go away. Okay. So when you look at referring for and paying no more, you've referred for people who come in and pay the tuition as a student for trading, training, and for investing or a combination of the both. Guys, 4 people at the basic or higher at 199, your 99 goes away. Okay, per month. Now you have a free ride. You're getting free education. Okay. If you're on the elite access, that 149 a month is what you're paying. You refer for people who are elite or better. Okay. And guess what? That 149 goes away. Again, another free ride. But now you have access to the trading, portals. So you don't have to pay them to make money on their software. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. Okay. And then you have the Premier Access subscription. Okay. You're paying 199 a month, right? You refer 4 people on the Premier that want to learn how to trade or that want to invest or a combination of both. it goes away. And so again, now on the highest level, you're no longer paying that 199 a month when you have people who are not in our network that's paying 999 a month for that, $1,000 a month. Okay. So that's important. Lastly, and for those of you who again want the education and want the ability to invest, and use our software to invest, that is, um, that part is not is done. Now, this is for those of you who are a little bit more ambitious and people who, like myself, um, I use this, format to get out of debt. I use this format to create seven figures in two different industries, right? And I've gotten really good at it, okay? And help people make seven figures in my last project. Okay? And so this is going to be a whole lot easier for me to help people create wealth, and it's going to be a lot simpler because it's going to happen organically. Okay, so when it comes to people referring. Remember, you're not just referring people to get it for free. Okay? If you refer somebody to the company, guess what they're going to do? They're going to pay you anywhere from $20 to $50 for that referral. Plus, they're going to pay you a residual, per month because they're still in the tuition. Okay. You refer someone on the 499, guys. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to pay you anywhere from $100 to $200 down, and then they're going to pay you a residual, per month as well, as long as they're paying their tuition. Okay. Then the premier, 999. You bring someone in on that package, and they come in and they pay the tuition. You're making anywhere from $200 to $400 when they enroll into the program, and so guys, and the residual per month. So you have the ability to earn some extra income just by, referring some people to the program if you choose to. That's not mandatory, not even needed. But again, that money that you are making, say when somebody sees your excitement, you tell them what you're experiencing, they come on board, you can take this money now and put it into your trading community, okay? And put it into your investment community, investment account as well. This is the part that I get excited about because when I talk about the organic growth, um, my very last project, um, I made six figures in my first 30 days. I made over $100,000 my first 30 days because I was able to master this format. And, I taught a lot of people how to do the same exact thing when it comes to create wealth and massive income. But for this one here, guys, let me share with you how simple this is going to be. Because when you get your four, right, based on you wanted to have your education for free and access for free, well, if you stopped at four and you have people who are educated, being educated and investing as well, and they want to go get their four, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do just that. And because they want it for free as well. And over time, what you'll see is a accumulation of people in your organically built community. And you're going to see some more money, not just the residuals for the tuition. You're going to see more money based on residual income because the community is growing in increments of 250 a month, $700 a month, $1,500 a month. And 3, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, you're still investing, you're still in the program, and so are your people. So that money that you're earning organically without force, right? You can take that money and put it into your household, okay, and offset some of the debt that you have. You can pay down your debt with that. You can put it into your trading account or your investment account. And that's why I'm so excited about this because I have a goal and I'm going to use this platform to hit this goal. My goal is Project 10,000. Over the next 5 years, my goal is to help 10,000 people create $5,000 a month in passive and residual income using this specific platform. Okay. And so that's my goal. And so as I wrap up here, guys, with you guys tonight, I definitely want to share this with you. This is a tough time for a lot of people. Okay. And this is my calling and this is what I want to do to help people. I invite you, to come on in, learn how to trade. Okay. If that's what you want to do, or come on in and use the software to go out here and let your money go to work for you while you're going out there making a living. Okay. But I understand that, when it comes to platforms and it comes to companies, um, most people have limited trust. And I just want to make sure that your trust isn't the reason why you miss out on something that can impact your family for years and years to come. You when I say this with all love and respect. Um, quite frankly, people make really, really bad decisions, which is why they're in the situation that they're in. Okay. And trust shouldn't be the reason that you stay in that situation. Okay. People don't fail in life, guys, based on, people lying to them, or people, not actually coming through what they're saying they're going to do. People fail in life based on not trusting people who have real ideas that have been proven that they don't follow. Okay. And so, with that, follow your need. Okay. And let us teach you everything you need to know, and let us guide you the rest of the way. And again, just get back with the person that invited you, and let's see if this is a good fit for you. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Okay. If you're not 100% sure. But if you are sure, guys, what I'm going to suggest you do and tell you to do right away is go ahead and get yourself positioned. Go ahead and get your tuition on the books, and let's go ahead and get you in the program. Okay, get you up onboarded. All right. So we'll see you guys at the top. We'll see you guys at the bank, and we'll see you guys on the beaches of the world because of Aventi. And so I look forward to working with you guys and help you guys get through this tough time. Take care. Bye bye for now.